It's 6:53, time for the morning sprint.
Breaking news on the Isthmus this morning as fire crews are at the scene of a house fire. This is going to make it tougher for people to get downtown this morning. The fire is at West Wash and North Bassett, about 4 blocks southwest of the Capitol Square. Several people are displaced. We'll have an update live at 7:26.
Voters now have their first side-by-side look at the presidential candidates. Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump took to the stage in the presidential debate last night. It's expected to be the only debate between these two candidates. The candidates spoke on a variety of issues, including the economy, abortion, immigration, and foreign wars.
Vice presidential candidate Tim Walz will visit Wausau on Saturday. The Walz-Harris campaign said earlier that the Minnesota governor would be in Wisconsin and didn't announce where specifically. Now we know it's going to be Wausau on Saturday. The campaign says the Wisconsin stop's part of its New Way Forward tour. Walz was just in Milwaukee on Labor Day.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is asking an appeals court to remove him from Wisconsin's ballot. In a filing Monday, he said third-party candidates are treated as second-rate. This comes after a judge ruled he would remain on the state's ballot. That's even though he dropped out of the race and endorsed Donald Trump. Kennedy dropped out after the deadline to remove himself.
Authorities in Two Rivers are asking for patience this morning. They are trying to identify some human skeletal remains. A deer hunter found those remains Sunday, called law enforcement. Authorities have not, though, confirmed if the remains are connected to the disappearance of Elijah Vu. The 3-year-old went missing in February.
The case against a man for a 2021 shooting will not move forward. A judge dismissed the case against LeVar Reed Jr. The charge stemmed from a shooting in October 2021. It left one man injured. While the case against LeVar Jr. has been thrown out, the case against his brother Varshawn is still active.
Former Middleton High School football coach Jason Pertzborn is suing the district. Pertzborn resigned from both coaching and teaching in 2023. He initially cited personal reasons for the resignation, but allegations of bullying within the football program later arose. The Middleton Cross Plains Area School District investigated harassment claims. No charges were filed.
And we now know the identity of the body recovered from the Wisconsin River. The Sauk County Sheriff's Office says it's 24-year-old Luis Miguel Lopez Jimenez. They confirm he is the swimmer that disappeared in the river back on September 1st. Rescuers found him about 2 miles downstream from where he went under. He was with 2 other people that made it to shore.
Federal regulators say Keurig has to agree to pay $1.5 million in civil penalties. It's over charges that it made inaccurate claims about the recyclability of its K-Cup pods. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission says the company failed to disclose significant concerns about just how recyclable the cups are. 2 large U.S. recycling companies do not accept the cups for recycling.
All right, good morning. Coming up on 7 o'clock as we are waking up to some clear sky or partly cloudy skies right now, but the sun will be making an appearance fairly quickly this morning. Hazy sunshine because some of that smoke from the wildfires, but that will not prevent us from getting into the mid-80s. A bit of a southerly wind today. Starting to see a little bit more cloud cover tomorrow as we peak out at 86. More cloud cover for the weekend. Also a chance for some showers, it looks like, by the end of the weekend into early next week.
All right, Kelly, thank you.
We'll have an update on the fire downtown in about 30 minutes.